We have the supply chain expert, Brandon Daniels, with some quick analysis on this. Brandon, the CEO at Exiger, welcome back. It's always good to see you. For me, and we'll see, I guess, over time, what's added to this. The question will be, for the global economy anyway, are we better off than we were before the trade war? Do you know what I mean? Like, all this back and forth, has it all been worth it? China's buying basically the amount of soybeans they used to buy. I mean, how do you see it?
Yeah, I think the one thing that is a defining characteristic of this agreement, Connell, is critical minerals, right? That's the major difference. Before Trump even came into office in 2024, China started to weaponize the periodic table against us. So they had put critical things like antimony, germanium, gallium on the list of things that we couldn't get. And those started to erode away at our defense capabilities, our telecommunications capabilities, our ability to produce technology. And then they ramped it up this last year with both the permanent magnet capabilities and some of the more pervasive critical minerals.
That was retaliating to Trump's tariffs, though, right? A lot of that part.
Well, I mean, a lot of these came in before that period. I mean, these go back to August, Connell. So, are we better off than we were before this trade war? I mean, for a major part of our industry, like in the automotive sector specifically, yes, because I don't think that this was a surprise to China. China has been building up this cash and building up this dependency for a long time for just this kind of moment.
Here's the other question, and this was not, as we understand it, part of what was agreed to in this framework or deal. And the New York Times had an article about it this morning as Trump weighs the sale of advanced AI chips to China. Critics are sounding the alarm. These Blackwell chips from NVIDIA, which are supposed to be the best in the business when it comes to artificial intelligence. How do you see this? Is this something that's a national security risk, or where does risk meet reward in terms of allowing a company, $5 trillion company now in NVIDIA, to sell these chips into China? Should we do it?
So the AI race is the defining race for our generation or the next generation. And so the critical piece here is that the United States has to own the AI race and be the dominant technology power. So I can see the wisdom in the idea that we want China to be using our chips, because then that forces them to essentially be dependent on the United States in this space. However, China is notorious for advanced decoupling. And so what we have to do is we have to continue to innovate. We have to continue to scale. We have to bring production back to the United States through automation. And we have to compete on a world stage because, Connell, even if they are dependent on our chips, there's IP theft that has reached the hundreds of billions of dollars and will go to the trillions if they start to steal our IP on these chips. And if we don't control where these chips go, there is a national security concern. So we should open up these markets, Connell, and you and I both agree that fair, free, open markets are core to success.
Yeah, that's where we want to
be. We have to really police and surveil how they're being used.
All right. Thank you, Brandon. Let me just go full.